Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here. I just wanted to share with you a update for Pick 3 New York using the 317 rundown. I tell you guys, sometimes hits will literally be coming straight across the rundown. I love it when it happens. There's some few things that may trigger those hits. Sometimes they come right away. And sometimes it takes a couple of days. But if you know what to follow, it could make things so much easier. Okay, so let's go ahead and start back. We're backtracking to July 11th. New York had a hit of 242. We're putting it into a 317 rundown. Now, in case you don't know how to fill out the grids, they're very simple. You're simply going to add each of those numbers down the columns. So we would add 3 all the way down the first column. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. For your 2-digit numbers, only use your ones place. So just use your 1, okay? 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. Just use your 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. And 9 plus 3 is 12. Use your 2, okay? So you know that you did it right. The number you start with should be the number that you end with. And then you would add 1 all the way down the second column, 7 all the way down the third column. Now here's a really cool thing. With the 317 rundowns, you don't always have doubles on the right side. Sometimes they'll have them, sometimes they won't. But pay attention when you do see doubles on the right side, because hits could be coming straight across the rundown. Literally either under the double or sometimes over the doubles, okay? And sometimes you'll see it pop up a couple times before it actually will hit. That's a key thing with traveling numbers. You know how you feel like a number is going to come and you're like, oh, when is it going to come? Sometimes it'll come right before it needs to play. But if you keep seeing it, stay on it. Okay. So anyways, we see here with the 242, we've already completed the grid. We have here double 6, double 1. Okay, now pay attention to both of these. All right, 6 and 1s, they're called mirror numbers for a reason. All right, sometimes they may like to stay on top of the rundown, sometimes on the bottom. Some people don't believe in mirror numbers. That's totally up to you. I'm not here to debate. I use them, and you want to be careful because, you know, like I said, you don't always kind of know what they want to use, so cover yourselves. So let's look at the 6-6. All right, anytime you have a double on the right side, pay attention to the digits that are on the bottom. I would write down 173, literally just going straight across, and the top 559. Okay, I would also go to its mirror 1-1. Now let's talk about mirrors. Okay, so our mirror numbers are as follows. When we say mirror numbers, we're saying a 0 could be a 5 or 5 could be a 0. In this case, 1 could be a 6 or 6 could be a 1. These are literally the same numbers. Okay. 2 could be a 7. 7 could be a 2. 3 could be a 8. 8 could be a 3. 4 could be a 9. And a 9 could be a 4. Okay. All right. So those are your mirror numbers. So I wouldn't just do the 559 and the 173. I would do its mirrors. 004 and also 628. Okay, well, I'm going to pay close attention to those numbers for a few days. Now notice here the hit 519, there's a 371, but there's a 995 that comes on the bottom, and a 440 and an 826. Again, I'm still going to keep my mind on what? The 371 and the 826. Still going to keep my mind on those 2 digits. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. I don't see them again. It pops up one more time. Oh my goodness, look at this. Under the 311, you see the double 6. You see the 173 pop up again. You see the 559 pop up again. You see the 004 pop up again. You seeing this? Look at this. And the 628. So those numbers pop right back up. Pay attention, okay? Because this could be telling you that they're about to hit, and it did. July 14th, 317 hit. Okay. I'm showing you how these things are traveling. 1, 2, 3. And this was the list we used. Okay. So a lot of people, you know, you don't always have to play 20, 30, 40,000 numbers. Sometimes when you understand your patterns for your state, you may be able to hold on to just a few digits and just kind of see. Some states, they like to pop up right away. I know. And some states, it may take a few days, but we were on it. 173, 1371, 173 came out 317. Nice. I just want to show you how things like to travel. Okay. Let's go to July 13th. 476. Okay. This one was a little different because you don't see doubles on the right side. You see mirrors. But I do want you to pay attention to this number. Okay. I want to show something to you. Now we're going to move to July 15th. The hit was 144. Now, what do you notice right away? The four fours are the doubles. Remember, we're looking for numbers on the right side. You notice how this 173 had doubles, right side, doubles, right side, doubles, right side. Whenever you see doubles on the right side, this could be a hot pattern for you guys. So this is what I would do. I would write down the numbers, 837. I would go to the bottom of that 144, 451. Again, write it down just like we did over here. I will also look at its mirrors. So look at this. That 144 turns into a 699. Don't miss these areas. 382 or 906, right? We're literally just taking the numbers on top of the doubles and on the bottom. On the bottom of the doubles, on top. Okay. Now watch this. Remember I told you to pay attention to the 783. It popped up again, but it popped up on top of doubles on the right side. Okay. Now, again, if you had a list just like this, you would probably put those numbers in for a couple of days. But you wouldn't have even had to put them in that long. This time it came the next draw. 783. Sitting right across. You see that? What I like about the 837, if you were to go back, you'll see that it was already trying to tell you that it's trying to come up. You see that 173 kept telling you, honey, stay on me. I'm coming. You don't always know when they're going to hit, okay? But if you're patient, and like I said, just pay attention to what's on top and what's on the bottom of those right side doubles. Those can land you some really easier hits, especially those that don't have time to be worrying about it to be one digit. And I'm not saying this will happen all the time. And you notice the right side doubles don't happen every draw. They just don't. Now, there was a mixture that happened here. Watch this. I'm going to go back to July 12th. The hit was 526. You notice there's a false trip, 833. 388. What do you notice? The right side threes. Now, if I look at the top numbers, I would have said 071 could have been hot, 695, right? I might have said 140 could be hot, or 526. Okay. What actually hit from here was 476. I still would have been one off. Whenever you guys see false trips, make sure that you pay attention, because this could be telling you that the entire list could be hot numbers to play. Okay. So just be careful. Like I said, I would have went to those 4 digits and still would have been like one off. Happens. So I just wanted to share with you how sometimes you'll see a false trip or triple. You may want to be careful with it. You know, you may just want to sit out on that one. Totally up to you. But I just wanted to share with you how hits are right in front of our faces, guys. They may not always hit the next draw, but they're coming. They could be coming. Okay. So anyways, New York, I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you guys in the next video.